Are back on SportsCenter. The Warriors round one formula, pretty simple. Win the third quarter, win the game, as evidenced on your screen. So in the seventh and deciding game, no surprise that the third quarter was huge. Warriors ended the third quarter down 2, and then the Splash Brothers, one in particular, went off in the third. Thompson didn't have a great shooting game, 4 for 19, but that's one of Golden State's 15 triples. And then Curry at 22 paint points. Incredible dexterity. Warriors extend the lead to 7, and then Curry just blowing by Keegan Murray, who just disappeared down the stretch in this series. Had a great rookie year, but no match for Curry there. Oldest player to score 30 in a Game 7 in NBA history. He'd go on to become the only guy to score 50 at any age in a Game 7. And then, man, I told you Thompson struggled, but do you want anybody else except maybe Curry taking a big shot when it really matters? Scoring or assisting on 30 of the 35 in the third. They win the third quarter 35-23. Remember what I said. You win the third, you win the game. They won the third by a dozen. In the fourth, Curry up to his old tricks. Incredible. Made 20 baskets. That one of them. He's sitting at 40. Here, the old step back 3. He wants some contact. Said Murray hit him. No foul call. Doesn't matter. He's at 43. And then This is what they call a little friendly fire. Just getting in there, dropping it, chomping on the old mouthpiece. Next time the Warriors had it, they also won the fourth, 29-19, which is why this game at the end was a runaway. Curry, 50 points on 20 of 38, 7 threes, one incredible series win. His fellow Splash Brother reminding us these types of performances in Steph's DNA.
There's a reason he's a 2-time MVP, a Finals MVP, is because he pushes us over the top in moments like this. And when he's in the zone like that, you try to just get him in his spots, get him the ball, get out the way. And, gosh, what an incredible performance. This is a Game 7 I'll forever remember as the Steph Curry game. And he's just a joy to watch and play with.
To watch Steph have the game that he had, total domination. Those are the moments that, I'm a basketball fan. As a fan, you can appreciate. As a teammate, that's the guy you want to go to war with. He left no doubt, and I think that's a beautiful thing. We always talk about Game 7 and, how big that is in sports. And to see a GOAT leave no doubt, it's absolutely incredible.
That's instructive from Dre, because when a teammate becomes a fan like the rest of us, it's great. So Steph and LeBron, remember the 2015 finals, the Warriors snapping their 40-year championship drought thanks to 25 from Curry, triple-double from Dre in the Game 6 clincher. The next year, of course, with the 73-win Warriors, and Mike Breen blocked by James, ringing in the ears of Cleveland fans forever. One of the most iconic plays in NBA history. And the Cavs would rally from 3-1 down to win it. It's their first championship that offseason. Of course, the Warriors got KD, brought the title back to the Bay. Steph dropped 34 and 10 dimes in the Game 5 clincher. LeBron had 41, but it wasn't enough. And then Golden State swept Cleveland in 2018 to end LeBron's second run with the Cavs. Steph poured in 37, had 7 threes, the most threes ever in a finals clinching win. And on Sunday, 50, the most ever in a Game 7. Man, after all those dizzying displays of greatness, what will the latest iteration give us? We'll find out starting Tuesday night in San Francisco. As promised, Big Perk is back. Your initial thoughts on the King versus Curry?
Must-see TV. Get your popcorn out, toes wiggling like this, Zoob. Look, we're talking about two of the greatest players to ever play the game going at it again. Forget the Cleveland and Golden State. We keeping this in-state. LA and San Francisco. I can't wait to see it. I think LeBron has a lot in the tank, and I actually think the Lakers wanted this matchup over the Kings. I think that LeBron feel like he got something when it comes down to his matchup with Andrew Wiggins. But make no mistake about it, D'Angelo Russell and Dennis Schroeder, they got their hands full when dealing with Steph Curry.
Yeah, SoCal and NoCal with the basketball world watching. What's the one matchup in this series that people aren't talking about it because they're so blinded by Curry and LeBron that might end up deciding this series?
Think about this for a second, Zoo. Sabonis might make an all-NBA team. He looked horrible in this series, and that was because of Looney and Draymond Green. And I look at how the combination of the two took him out of this series, but Anthony Davis is a different monster. The Anthony Davis that we have seen the second part of the season and in this postseason is the Anthony Davis that's looking like a top 5 player. So I'm going to be looking forward to see, can Looney and Draymond X Anthony Davis out, which I don't believe they can. I think Anthony Davis is going to rise to the occasion, and I think he's going to be the deciding factor why the Lakers win this series.
He had 16, 14, and 5 blocks in the clincher against Memphis. Curry versus LeBron. And get this, the winner in the next round could get Kevin Durant. You thought the storyline in this round was juicy? Wait until that. Possibly happens. Wow. Perk, can't wait for Game 1 Tuesday night. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Zoo. Appreciate you, my brother.
Now, of course, the Lakers are back on the big stage because an old man, while he didn't drop 40, did make sure the Lakers won the series clincher by that total. Dillon Brooks no-showed after the game, but showed up for his exit interview on Sunday and was simply asked, do you regret poking the bear/king?
No. That's who I am. I don't regret it. I'm a competitor. I compete. I don't think it got LeBron geeked up. Is he back in the playoffs? It's been a little while, so I think, he was ready to play. And overall, we just got beat better by a better team, bigger team. Guys that have their whole team, their whole pieces there. And, I'm just going to, continue to be me and get better at what I do.
Year since the Knicks were in the conference finals. In order to do that, they got to go through a heated rivalry. Game 1 in the Garden, no Julius Randle for New York, meeting for the 6th time in the playoffs, with the last meeting coming in 2012. All the stars are out, and even Aaron Rodgers was at the game. Early in the third quarter, Kevin Love trying to do his best Rodgers impression. Josh Hart missed the 3. New York was 7 for 34. Look at the cannon. 68 feet to Strus. Kevin Love's percentage of the pocket was 1 of 1 feet to outlet. Somewhere Zach Wilson is punching the air because he's watching SportsCenter right now. He says, look at Kevin Love with another dime. 63 feet to Jimmy Butler slamming it down. He had 4 assists. We're just going to show you 3 of the prettiest. And yeah, if he could do it twice, why not again? 2 hands, lead the defense, and fire. He told Rodgers he has the best QBR in New York. I don't blame him. Heat up 6 after 3. Go to the 4th. Butler driving. The last thing Miami Heat fans want to see is that Jimmy Butler down in pain. You see the ankle. Every baller knows what that feels like, and it just makes their stomach turn all the time. He would stay in the game. He plays for the Florida Panthers in his offseason. Gabe Vincent hitting the 3. He shot 13 of 39. He had 20. Knicks down 6. Brunson tied up by Lowry. Heat would gain the possession. Lowry actually had 4 blocks. That's incredible. And then later, bam! Adebayo. Hook shot inside. Heat up 8. 3 minutes left. Lowry. The pull-up jumper. They said he was done. Said he was cooked. But he's still got a little bit more left in the tank. Talking to Rodgers post-game. Heat win by 7. 108-101. They take Game 1. Sprained ankle and all, Jimmy Butler has still put up at least 25 points on 50% shooting in all 6 Miami playoff games so far. Only Kareem and LeBron have longer streaks to begin a postseason in NBA history. Cassidy Hubbard speaking with Butler about his ankle after the game.
How was that ankle feeling, and what was your mindset as you were clearly hobbled down the stretch?
Find a way to win, be out there, be a presence. I didn't do too much except for airball at 3, but I'll take the dub.
You just don't know, with ankle sprains. I don't even know if we'll know more by tomorrow. We'll just have to see. It'll be a waiting game. But that certainly is inspiring that he would not come out of the game and be able to finish the game. Just infused a bunch of confidence to the rest of the guys that we have to finish this off.
Today I was horrific. Just very uncharacteristic by me, and this one's on me. And I gotta be better. You gotta stay confident, and you gotta stay poised, and you gotta stick together as a team. And we just gotta come back hungry, be better, fix our